Hey guys, this is Stephanie here. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is my July TBR. And I'm going to share with you my stack of books of what I'm going to read for the month of July. Let's just get started. First book I would like to read this month is All the Way. This book takes place in Manhattan, which about 2 months ago I was in Manhattan. I walked pretty much all Manhattan. I was inspired by Broad City. We walked from the tippity top to the tippity bottom, and let me tell you, yeah, I won't be doing that again. I was very sore. But this is about two characters. I believe the guy's name is Finn, and he, I guess, has to take care of a nephew. I really don't know that much about it. He takes care of, I believe, a nephew, and his neighbor kind of helps him out. She's an actress on Broadway, and so she's just helping him out, and we'll see where their love story takes place, if they even fall in love. But let's be honest, I'm pretty sure they do. Next book is The Ones That Got Away. This book is about this girl who goes back to her high school. I believe it's a reunion. I'm not 100% sure on that. And their high school had a tragedy like about 12 years ago. And there's ones that were safe, and she runs into a past lover. And I guess she has resentment or something, or there's feelings there. I really don't know the feelings, but because they had a tragedy and they were young, like, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of emotions in this book, so I can't wait to read this. Seems like it's going to be a very intense read. Next book is Change of Heart, which is a companion novel to Unbreak My Heart. In the first book, Unbreak My Heart, you have a character, two characters. She gets pregnant with like her, I believe best friend. It's weird. Okay, that whole, yeah, that's a whole different story that we'll talk about. But there was two characters in that book, and it was the main character's brother, and he's in this book, and her best friend, who's also in this book, and they have a love story together. She was a foster kid, just like one of the main characters in the last book. So it's about their story, and I really can't wait to read what they bring to this, because I was very excited about it because I love them in the first book. So hopefully it's gonna be a good one. Next book is Help, I'm Going Out with a Jerk. This was actually sent to me by the author Riley Baker, and it's about this girl named Amy. And Amy is a character that, you know, she can move on with life. She, you know, she's one that kind of has it all together, but I guess it has about to do with the relationship that she's in, and she doesn't know if she can actually stop from loving someone. So I'm guessing it's about that. And again, I really don't know much about it. I really don't know much about the books I'm actually talking about, but that's the beauty about reading it. I'm sure it's like a coming of age story, so it seemed really good actually. So it's like, you know what, I have to read this, so we're gonna try it. Next book is On the Unexpected Everything, which during the summer I love to read young adult books, so the last two books were young adult. This book is about a character, I believe her parents are politicians, and she's never, you know, she's very uptight, I guess. I'm not sure. And she's never been to a scandal, but then she finds her first scandal, and she finds a job where she walks dogs, and she meets this guy, and it's probably a guy that her parents are like, like, sis, what are you doing? So we'll see. It seems like a good read. It's kind of, in my opinion, perfect for summer. The next book is actually Since You've Been Gone. Another Morgan Matson book. I believe that one was Morgan Matson. Yeah, it's another Morgan Matson book. That book is about a girl who best friend goes missing and she leaves her a list, and I'm actually I will be listening to that one in audiobook because I bought the audiobook like years ago, and again I never got around to it. And like I said, summer young adult books are like I get through them in summer, like pretty much. Like during the fall I just go back to new adult, maybe get into historical romance at one point. But that book seemed really good, and so I'm gonna finally listen to it since I have it on audiobook. But she leaves. It would be interesting to see what kind of like list her friend leaves her, and I hope there's a romance in there, because if not, I'm gonna be very, very, very disappointed. But I'm sure there is. So that is it for my July TBR. So I have 6 books to read, 5 being physical copy and 1 audiobook. But it is a short July TBR because usually in the summer I actually read a lot during the summer. It's just, you know, I don't know how busy I'll be, and so if I read more, I'll read more. If I read less, I'm gonna have to read less. I don't really have a goal to read this book besides the goal of my yearly reads. I want to get to all those books at one point, because they've been in my TBR forever. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll probably link that down below. My 2009, what the hell, not 2009, my 2019 TBR. I'll link that down below. Let me know down below if there's any other videos or book recommendations you want to know. Just comment them down below. Like this video, subscribe. I mean, that's pretty much it. Just, you know, if you want to see more of these, like, just subscribe. It's free, like literally, it's just free. Alright, thanks again, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I am a mess. That is for sure.